So when it comes to commercial conversions, refurbs and new builds, there's a few things to keep in mind. So the first one is the difference in lenders. So there are some development finance lenders that are happy with refurbs, there are some that are happy with commercial conversions, there are some that are happy with new builds. There are also some that are happy with all of those. But it's worth keeping in mind that every development lender has their speciality, their niche, and what they're best at. So when going for lending, just keep in mind that there are lenders who are better for new build, there are lenders who are better for commercial conversions, and there are lenders who are better for just straightforward refurbs. And there's also a difference between a light refurb and a heavy refurb. So light refurb is anything cosmetic, nothing structural, and probably where the build costs don't exceed, say, 50% of the current value of the property. So if you've bought something for 200,000, as long as the build costs are under 100 grand, tends to sort of fall into that light refurb. Heavy refurb is anything structural or anything where potentially the build costs are more than the value of the property. So there are lenders again who specialise in different elements of that as well. And obviously there are different costs involved in obviously the different kinds of lending you get. So for example, going for a refurb loan may be cheaper than going for new build development finance. Maybe the other way around, maybe that the new build finance is cheaper than going for refurb finance. So again, just keep in mind that there's a huge difference between all of the lenders in terms of what they specialise in and what they're going to charge the most for and what they deem as the most risky in terms of a product. And the last thing is the difference in what lenders require. So for a refurb, for example, they're going to require a breakdown of the works, but they're probably not going to require a quantity surveyor to go out. They will probably be happy with just sending someone from the office to go and have a look around the property and make sure that it looks okay. Whereas a commercial conversion or a new build, they're going to want quantity surveyor to go out, do full reports, they're going to want red book valuations, they're going to want every T crossed and every I dotted. So refurbs we tend to be able to get away with a little bit, whereas new builds and commercial conversions we really can't get away with a huge amount. And obviously each one as well brings a different level of creativity. So we can be more creative on a refurb with our finance solutions than we maybe can be with a new build. So there's lots of different nuances within every element of it, but all of these are all covered within the umbrella of development finance. So commercial conversions, refurbs, new builds can all be financed with the same products, but there's just a slightly different requirement that you need to keep in mind for each one.